I used to want to be like Michael Jordan, till I got like a Borden. Falling like the Knicks and the Mavericks, slipping on the fabrics. Yoo-hoo, ripping in the valley. Got a little pork, but the truck fit more.
What's going on, guys? Fucking, that was really loud.
Blew out the mic immediately. What a way to
do a
start.
Test run again? Yeah,
no, it's we're going for it.
Alright.
It's too late.
It's really loud. Guys, it's currently April 30th, 2025.
Oh, wait, and let me pull up exactly the date we posted.
It's been, when was the last date? It's been
video?
2 years at least.
I think it's almost 2 years.
Almost
I think it was
2 years.
like
yeah,
June.
True. Because we did start early. Yeah. Let's see what.
I haven't worked this in so long.
Yeah, we haven't been on the YouTube.
I think I should still have the flash drive with all that stuff on it, so hopefully that played before everything.
Yeah. Well, if not, the music is on our channel, so yeah.
Our last video
was probably like August.
Summer League legends that couldn't transition to the NBA.
Now this was the solo John video, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think.
I thought we both picked people. Was it just?
Berg from Besson.
Was it just?
I think it was just a solo John video. Yeah, because I think you did a couple solos towards the end, because you did the Phillies video and then.
Oh.
So we got to episode 44. Okay. Episode 44.
June 29th,
2023. Okay. So yeah, not fully 2 years yet, but it's been.
Who's Nick Wayne face?
It's been there. It's been almost 2 years. We're also watching. John's a big AEW fan. We're currently watching AEW Dynamite on John's laptop.
Nick
drop
Wayne
a comment
match.
if you guys are into AEW at all. Or
Jay Lethal hasn't wrestled on AEW Dynamite in forever.
It's
funny.
It's revival. We bring back the pod. They bring back this guy.
Bring back Jay Lethal.
This guy.
But Bess, what have you been doing the last 2 years?
Not shit. Yeah, really not much, dude. There hasn't been not a great update.
A large development.
Not really, no. No, not really. I'm still a bum.
Yes, come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Not really much, other than a couple vacations here and there.
Hey, that's
I've been living life. That hasn't changed. I still live life.
That's all we need.
Yeah, I still keep up with my friends and family. So that's not. I'm still living life. So it's not a complete failure. But what have you been up to, John? Any updates in this past almost 2 years? Actually, yeah, you have cool updates.
Yeah, two.
You actually have cool. You have
two
fun
big
updates.
Yeah. I'm going to college again.
Mm-hmm.
Rocking a 3.8.
Yes, shout
3-point
out
average.
SNHU. Shout out EDU. I'm sure you've seen the ads, guys.
Go SNHUers.
Yeah. Do you guys have a mascot?
I don't know.
I'm sure if you guys haven't, I don't know how you haven't seen it, but if you watch TV.
Go PD Penman.
What the hell is that thing?
I don't know.
Guys, I'm looking at what looks like a George Washington mascot. Oh, okay.
There is.
He also has a cool pirate ship.
Why does Google Image make it so small?
He's very tiny. Yeah, I don't know. It's giving me Sea of Thieves vibes.
Ooh, that one's terrifying.
I don't know.
Mascot or monster?
Mascot. He kind of looks monstrous in that. Yeah. Well, I finally got a PS5.
Did you get a PS5?
That was last August at this point, but finally getting a PS5 almost 5 years after it released. But
tell the audience how much you love
the last.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, it's a great game and all, but John here and our other friend Jaden, they've been on a siege kick recently, and it's fun at times, but
More like all the time.
Yeah, for John and Jaden, they really enjoy that game. I'm just really ass.
I'm literally worse than you.
Yeah, but you're getting better though, because you play more. I'm only okay because I know most of the maps.
That's half the battle.
I know the map knowledge. That's about it. Yeah.
Knowing the maps is more arguably more than half the battle.
I will blaze myself and say I feel like I do have good callouts.
You have the best callouts
if I have proper camage.
Yeah.
Also, I saw LeBron James play in person. I'm just thinking of shit that I have done.
Yeah, you did.
I did see. Shout out my sister Chloe. I saw him at the. That's when the Sixers were obviously still really ass, but there was still a lot of people there because obviously Bron was in town. So that was pretty sick. I'll be able to say that I saw LeBron with my own 2 eyes.
Saw Bron.
Also saw Bronny as well. Bronny, don't think he got a bucket in that game.
Yeah, it's alright.
It was cool to see Bronny, but that was cool.
The odds of seeing them together pretty low.
Yeah, no, so I thought it was cool. I think it's cool because I always talk about like to my aunt, like she is like my mom's age, like a little bit, like maybe 50 something, may it be. But like she was able to watch like Michael Jordan, like on TV, and obviously it was taped and shit, whatever. But like still, like she was able to watch. And whenever I'm like, it's cool to me, like that you can, I don't know, have that in your, I don't know,
yeah, especially
making
like,
sense, but have it like in your head, like, oh, I was able to watch, because I can watch Michael Jordan clips, but I wasn't actually there.
You can just look up the game.
Yeah, I can look up the game. Yeah, but like my mom was like, oh, maybe I was in the room, but she wasn't a sports fan like my aunt was, so it's like, I don't know, it's just cool to see,
to be able to appreciate him in the moment.
That's what I'm saying. That's like the thing. That's yeah. And then me and my mom were talking about like all the horror movie. I'm just like on a tangent now, but all like the horror movie, like all the icons, like she grew up with that.
Yeah.
And I was trying to think of like horror icons today, and the only person that I could think like current day is like Art the Clown from Terrifier, because like I don't know, he's like the biggest new genre, like new age kind of, because I can't think of anything other than like the rehashings of like the remade.
Yeah, I was thinking like the clown from It. Like,
I
feel like there was the movie like a while ago, but it's had more of a like cultural significance.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when they did the remake, that was cool.
But that's still like a remake.
Yeah, it's still a remake. Yeah, I was just trying to think of someone that like, but the Art the Clown is the only person that I could think of like.
Yeah, that's a good point. I can't think of anything off the top.
Because if you guys don't know me, I'm a big horror guy. I enjoy horror a lot.
I'm a big boy.
I'm excited for 28 Years Later comes out this summer. I think it's June something. I don't know the exact. I know it comes out this summer though. I'm excited for that. I do want to rewatch. Excuse me. 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
I think there's 3 of them because I think
it's weeks.
28 days, 28 weeks, and now it's 28 years.
I think I saw 28 weeks, which I think is the worst of the.
Okay, I think I saw the first one. I mean, this was a while ago. I haven't seen them in a while. I do recommend if you like zombie movies. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I watched 28 weeks.
Yeah, but I don't think I saw that one.
I know people like I think I meant to watch 28 Days.
Yeah, Days, because people really like they.
Yeah, who's?
It's highly regarded. Cillian Murphy is in the
Killing, right?
Yeah, and it's cool because in the trailer for 28 Years Later, they show him as a zombie.
Ooh, that's that's fun.
Yeah, and it seems cool from the trailer. From what I've seen, it's like them living through it, and like they have their own little like community, colony, whatever you want to call it, and it's just like showing them how to live. Yeah, I don't know, it's cool. It was just cool to like show him because he was like the main guy in the first one. So, but it just seems like it's gonna show them like living life now. Obviously, almost 30 years later from the initial point of the attacker. I'm not sure exactly how they became like the zombies. I don't know the lore exactly, like how it was a virus or like a monkey escaped or something. Like it was something like that. Some random animal escaped or something. But that's the only like horror movie that I'm like excited for.
Yeah.
There's like a new what's it called? Final Destination. But like
the trailers.
Yeah, the trailer seems cool. Yeah. But I was talking to my mom about it. Like they're cool, but I don't think I ever like actually have seen them. I don't think I've ever watched them.
I know like
I know the clips. I know like the log truck clip.
Yeah.
I know there's a roller coaster clip.
There's a Watch Dogs movie coming out.
Oh really?
Interesting.
That's actually kind of interesting.
I still need to play Watch. Sorry to cut you off.
No, Watch Dogs are sick though. No, that is a classic game. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Because like the horror movies, I don't know. We're kind of on to like a downturn, so they're just kind of doing remakes. But
there's a Clayface movie.
Clayface, that could be cool.
I like Clayface.
Not a big
Batman villain.
Not a big Batman. Not a big DC guy, but that could be cool.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Not DC. Probably Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, great choice.
I don't know. That's like who I was like a big fan of growing up. I also like Iron Man too.
Yeah.
I remember enjoying I'm just thinking like the films. Also, I really enjoy the Ed Norton Hulk.
Really?
The 2006 7 or 8, I believe.
I've never seen it, but I have not heard the greatest things.
No, people hate on it. No. That's why it's like it might be a hot take for me. Yeah, the Hulk. What
2008.
2008. Yeah, I really like it. I don't. It's because I was a child when I saw it, and I also just really like Ed Norton as an actor.
Yeah, I love Ed Norton.
I really love Ed Norton, and like I don't know, it's cool. They show Stan Lee, like they always, he was always in the cameos and shit, and like in this movie, he works in like I think he works in like the Harita. How do you say that? The Doritos, the
Doritos Locos.
No. Like the Mandarin drink, the Harita. It spells with a J. Doritos. It's like a soda.
I'm sorry.
Look up. I don't know how to say it. It's like Doritos.
What did you say? Where it was from?
I don't know where it's from. I think it's Mexican or something. I believe.
Mexican.
But it's like it's like Doritos. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't know how to say it though. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I think I don't know if it's that specific one, but I think it's that. But he works in like a soda factory like that, and then he like drops a little blood into a
Doritos.
Doritos. Okay, Doritos. I just didn't want to say it wrong. But a little bit of Ed Norton's blood gets into a soda, and then they cut to Stan Lee like getting the soda, and it's just him sipping the soda, and then he falls on the ground and shit. But I mean, a lot of people really don't like that movie, but I personally enjoy it. Haven't watched it since, so I don't know if it still holds up. But I remember really enjoying that movie. I don't know, and I thought it was weird that he wasn't. They gave it to whoever. Who was the
Mark
Hulk
Ruffalo?
Now? Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. No, hate the Mark Ruffalo, but I like Ed Norton more. But
we're big Mark
I guess
Ruffalo guys.
He just didn't fit the. I don't know why they. I guess that movie didn't do well. Also, probably. Yeah. Probably didn't do well.
If you were to ask me off the top of my head, who's more marketable?
Yeah, marketable.
I would probably say Edward Norton.
So I would say that too, but.
Yeah. Because I don't know any other Mark Ruffalo stuff. I feel like
I'm also just not a Mark Ruffalo fan, so I can't say like, oh, I know. I'm sure he's been in stuff that I enjoy, but I've always I enjoy Ed Norton.
He was in. I think I can name like one. Oh, he was in Poor Things. I saw that.
Poor Things.
That
I don't know if I know that one.
Sorry, I forget her name. Emma Stone movie.
Oh, Emma Stone. I don't think I ever saw that 2023. I haven't really seen a lot of newer movies, so if it came out in the past like 5 years, I probably haven't seen it.
Hannah and I watched it on Hulu. It was pretty good.
Oh, okay, I could watch it on Hulu.
Oh, he was in Shutter Island too.
Oh, Shutter Island. Oh, back in the day. Okay.
Spotlight. I haven't seen Spotlight, but I know of Spotlight.
Yeah. Spotlight, Moonlight.
Yeah, the XXXTentacion
movie. Tentacion movie. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know a lot of these movies, if I'm being real.
Yeah.
But I just don't know Mark Ruffalo like that, but...
Which is fine by me.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, shout out, bro.
I'm not looking to be a big Mark Ruffalo guy.
I'm also just, like, not a huge, like, Marvel or...
Yeah.
Like, superhero guy. Like, they're cool. Like, I enjoy them. Like you said, my favorite's probably Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Because that's just, again, that's who I grew up with.
Yeah.
But... Also, I don't know. I think those movies still are very sick. Like the OG Spider-Man. Who directed it? Something Raimi, Sam Raimi, right?
Sam Raimi, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out, bro. I think shout out, bro. I don't know if he's done anything weird, but shout out, bro, for those movies.
So Nick Wayne with the roll-up win against Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal, if you guys are.
Is it EY or just Y? Ooh, it was EY. Look at me.
Samuel Raimi.
Oh, you almost had... When's your birthday? I always forget it's
29th. Oh my 28. God, it's the day before. Oh my God. It's the day before Aries twin.
In my head, you were always either the 28th or the 29th. And the 29th, for some reason, it never connects in my head.
Yeah, the 29th, yeah. Which is weird because my dad's birthday is a week before mine. I always found that very strange.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Literally a week before. So I never forgot my dad's birthday. Could never forget the guy. And then my grandmom's, I believe, is the 20th. I always forget my grandmom's. It's either the 20th or the 21st. But, like, there's hella birthdays, right? In March. And then my mom's at the end of April. Shout out my mom.
I looked up the wrong Sam Raimi. This guy's like an opera singer.
Oh, opera singer, yeah.
Spider-Man
director. Yeah.
No. Who's director? Oh, it's
Sam. It's just Sam. Okay, so it's not Samuel. Yeah, that guy.
Time to check if he has any.
Yeah, does he have any like weird scandals?
Personal life.
Any weird personal life scandals? Not much on his Wikipedia in his personal life. There's there's like a sentence.
He gave money in 2004 to George Bush.
Oh, okay. That could be controversial if you don't like George Bush.
Yeah, it was long enough ago.
Yeah, that was long enough ago. What else has he done other than
Evil Dead?
Oh, he did the Evil Dead.
Yeah, that's cool.
Movie I did not know he did the Evil Dead. That's a weird like switch up to do the Evil Dead and then you direct Spider-Man.
Drag Me to Hell. I remember the.
I don't think I ever saw it, but I know the name of that movie.
I remember seeing the ads for it.
Ads for it, yeah. Don't think I ever saw that. Don't think it was really anything much. Oh, he did the Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, he hasn't really done that much post
Spider-Man. Yeah. I mean, I don't think he'd really have to. If I'm thinking money-wise, I think he'd be pretty set.
Probably solid.
Because I don't know the box office numbers on those Spider-Man movies, but I'm sure
probably
they're pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good.
He was a giant squirrel in the Jungle Book.
Oh, the remake of the Jungle Book? Okay. Was that the live-action one? The live-action stuff?
I'm glad to see that these live-action stuff is getting panned and they're all terrible. I didn't know there was a Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, there was a whole controversy with that movie. Yeah, it was a lot of because it got shelved for a little bit, and then it was not going to come out, but then it actually obviously it did come out. But I remember a year or so, maybe 2 years ago at this point, there was just a bunch of what's going on with this Sleeping Beauty movie, da 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 da.
Because I think the How to Train Your Dragon live-action remake looks like Garbo.
Oh, they're doing that? Mm-hmm. They're doing that.
Because I love...
I'm going to be real. I don't think I've ever seen those.
I would recommend the first
one.
Yeah,
I know they're peak. I've never...
I saw it with my grandma in theaters.
In theaters, yeah.
I also saw Grown Ups 2 with grandma.
Grown Ups 2? That's a kind of a silly movie to see with grandma.
But I don't know. Maybe it's just my...
but people do they do love that movie. That is a classic. Yeah.
But just the fact that I don't know. I'm reminiscing on my childhood. And I'm
it could be nostalgia.
Don't ruin it with live action.
Yeah,
old man yells at. What's that Simpsons meme?
I don't know, but I think I know what you're talking.
Old man yells.
He's yelling at nothing.
Simpsons. Old man yells at clouds.
Old man yells at clouds.
It's kind of the way I feel right now.
Being don't remake my movie.
I have a nice memory from my childhood.
A nice memory, yeah.
Don't make a live action.
The only way they could do that if they made a live action Iron Giant movie.
I've never seen Iron Giant.
Really, dude?
It's always
that is a movie that I love, dude. That is a special place. Shout out Hogarth. Hogar, I think that's the main character's name. He's a weird ass name. Shout out Hogarth or whatever. I think it's Hogarth. It's a strange name, but that is double check it for me. But I'm pretty sure it's Hogarth. It's something strange
Sounds
like that.
Sounds like Norwegian.
Yeah, I don't know what he is, but the Iron Giant. I fucking love that movie, and I hate that it was a huge box office flop when it first came out. People fucking hated it. Yeah, that's literally the first thing. Why did the Great Green Giant?
Hogarth.
Yeah, Hogarth. That. I literally when I was in culinary school, I did a project on this movie. Because I forget what it was, but it was just pick a movie that you love, or a childhood movie or something.
That's awesome.
And I don't know, it has a cool, you don't have to be, I don't know, he came, obviously it's a fucking robot and shit, but the bigger message is you can come from a certain environment, but you don't have to be exactly who you grew up with and shit like that. He was meant to be a killer, but then he meets this little kid, and this little kid fucking changes his whole perspective, and he doesn't want to be he was sent to Earth to fucking destroy us. That was his whole point, and then he doesn't. And it shows that, with a little bit of kindness and a little bit of, change of scenery or whatever, you can be whatever. And then, I'm spoiling it, but because the movie is fucking 18 bajillion years old.
Because I haven't seen it.
He sacrifices John, that movie came out, I don't even know when. Forever ago. But,
I watched PBS Kids growing up, man, so I didn't watch this stuff.
Well, I watched PBS Kids, too, but I was able to watch.
What was your favorite? Super Why? Martha Speaks?
Martha Speaks probably is up there.
Dragon Tales?
Dragon Tales is fire. Shout out. Actually, Dragon Tales might be higher. Obviously, Arthur. Arthur's cool.
What was the one?
Can you bring up PBS?
I think I looked this up recently.
Okay, shout out PBS, guys. If you guys didn't grow up on PBS, I'm kind of sad.
Guys,
that shit was fire.
Please donate to your local. What is it technically NPR think it's technically like an NPR station,
It's an
but your
NPR,
local
okay.
public radio station.
Yeah.
The government that we are under is trying to take away federal funding.
Do what you can, guys. Do what you can.
If you are able to, please try to support them. I don't know. For me, I grew up on PBS. We did not have cable.
Yeah. So PBS
for the longest.
Yeah.
It was when we moved into this. We did not have it
You
at
didn't
all
have
in
it
the
at
other
at the
apartment.
other place. Damn.
We had it when we moved here.
Until
I was
you
like
moved in here. Yeah.
12 or 13.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna
literally,
say, yeah.
we literally had the like the bunny ears.
Oh
for
yeah, the antenna.
longest
Yeah, the
time.
antenna. Yeah.
And we got ABC.
Yeah, you get some
PBS.
local channels. Yeah, because
So-
I have a antenna now because I would use it to watch Eagles games.
Mhm. So if you guys are able to, I don't know who's even watching this, since it's been 2 years since we
Probably
posted.
nobody, but I don't care.
To
We're
the
having
people
fun.
that are
Yeah.
out there, please, if you're able to,
If you're able
support.
to, yeah, help. Yeah.
Let's see,
Shout out PBS, man.
Barney, Reading Rainbow,
Barney.
Word Girl. Shout out
Word Girl. I remember Word Girl. Yeah, Barney was a little bit before my time. Can you like go to? I'm more of a picture guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why it's just giving me like
Yeah,
straight.
I don't need.
I'm hoping if
straight.
I click on one, it will.
It'll give us a little. No.
But I don't. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, that looked something.
I think
Oh,
that was gonna be their current.
Oh,
like,
the current.
lineup.
Yeah, I don't need the current lineup. I need like the OG stuff. Yeah. Okay, we don't care, Wiki. John's an adult. We get it.
And Mr. Rogers did watch that.
Oh, they did Mr. Rogers too. I didn't know they did
Uh-huh.
that. Shout out Mr. Rogers.
Reading Rainbow.
Don't
Classic.
think Reading Rainbow that well. Yeah, Barney and Friends. Oh, Magic School Bus. Is that?
Magic School Bus?
Wow, they did Magic School Bus too. Shout out Magic
Wishbone.
School Bus.
You ever watched the Kratts?
No, but I've heard of it, but I've
It
never.
was
I
like-
can't say I watched it.
They were
no.
just talking about animals.
Animals,
It was,
okay.
it was sick. Arthur.
Arthur classic, yeah.
Was Thomas?
I was gonna say. I was literally about to say.
'Cause
Did
of
they
this
do
fucking
that
tugboat
thing?
freak.
Yeah, tugboat. Yeah, they definitely did. Teletubbies classic.
Zaboomba-Foo.
Oh, I remember that thing. I remember that.
Yeah, that's the Kratts brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I watched that one.
Yep.
one. That one.
Between the Lions.
I don't know that one, but
They would,
also
like-
shout out Dragon Tales as well.
I think
That's
they would
fire.
go to like different like stories. They would like tell stories and then put themselves in it. So it was like,
but
it was like-
in the story type, yeah.
but it was like classic stories.
I don't
as
think
the
I ever-
show design. Yeah. Used a variety of segments, but also featured popular storybooks, folk
Popular
tales,
story.
and
Okay, so it'd be like a little reminiscent, like, oh, remember this from back in the day?
Clifford.
Clifford, yeah. Yeah, I definitely did watch a lot of
JJ
Clifford.
the jet plane.
Oh, I do remember that.
Little
JJ the jet
freak.
plane. Yeah, that thing was weird. They had to have done Thomas the Tank Engine, right?
It may have been syndicated because
It might have
I
been.
think it was like a British show.
Oh, it was a British. Okay, that does make sense.
So I
okay.
think they like
The Bearstein Bears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bears.
classic.
Jakers. Remember Jakers?
I don't remember Jakers. I do remember Peep the Big Wide World, though.
Jakers?
No,
Wow.
I don't remember that
I
guy.
don't remember anything about Jakers, but
Don't
I remember
remember
watching
that
Jakers.
guy. I do remember the show right underneath it, though.
Hello.
If it's
Can
gonna
I go
load.
back, please?
Yeah, it's not loading. Or not under it. The Peep. I know Peep. Peep the Big Wide World.
I don't know if I remember that.
I
one.
do. I remember watching that.
There it
okay,
is.
there it is. Yeah, yeah. Thomas
Maya
Tank Engine.
Miguel. That's what I was trying to think of. I specifically
Maya
remember that
Miguel. Ooh, Bob the
an
Builder.
episode from Maya Miguel.
But I remember that bird show. The whatever Peep the whatever. I do remember that one.
Fetch with Ruff Ruffman.
Don't know.
Oh,
Fetch with Rough Ruffman. Curious George. Nice.
Super
nice.
Y.
Super Y.
Word
yes.
Girl.
Word Girl. Yes.
Martha Speaks. Now we're getting to where we started.
Yeah,
age
this
out.
is Martha
'Cause-
Speaks. That's a classic.
Yeah, Martha Speaks was 2008. So now
Yeah.
we're kind of getting.
We're getting past. I do remember the Sid the Science Kid.
Sid
Didn't
the
really watch
Science
it, but I do
Kid.
remember it.
Yeah, I think we're.
Yeah, I think we're
Officially
past.
out.
Yeah, past our prime there. Yeah.
Let's go tuna. Sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah, these are all. Yeah, these are getting a little too
Nice little
too
walk.
new gen. Yeah, those are classic though. Shout out PBS. I didn't realize they did that many shows because I
Mhm.
do remember a large. Yeah, a lot of those. Also, another show that I remember from my childhood that I loved was The Secret Life of a Teenage Robot.
She blue.
Yeah, she was blue.
I do
Jenny
remember,
Jenny
yeah.
the Teenage Robot.
It wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it was called the Life of a Teenage Robot. The Life of a Teenage, not Tren. Was it that? Was it called that? Yeah. Oh, My Life is a Teenage Robot. Shout out that. I don't know why I remember the show so much, but
she had a cool design.
Yeah,
it looks
really
cool.
No, like I went on like a weird thing on this weird like deep dive on Jenny the Teenage Robot. Her name's Jenny, but it's My Life is a Teenage Robot.
Yeah, but you know her, so you get to call her Jenny.
I get to call her Jenny. Yeah, or I forget her like XM something. She has like an actual name.
Yeah, but like
XJ9.
You can call me Jenny.
Yeah, you call me Jenny. Yeah, just like the intro, dude. Oh man, and like the art style is so good. Dude.
Yeah, she looks
so
cool.
Yeah.
Like she has a
like the animation
the
style
blue,
is very cool.
It's a nice blue.
Yeah. But shout out that show. I don't know how many people know about that show, but
I feel like the PBS ones will be deeper cuts.
Oh no, yeah, the PBS. Yeah, this is like a show that I always just think of as like I don't know, because I don't remember anything from it, but I remember fucking watching the fuck out of the show back in the day. So shout out that show. But and also this is random, but this is just in my search. I don't know if you've ever watched like that show with Action Bronson.
No, but it always pops up
dude,
for me.
It's
good?
fun. It's
Is
actually really fun. I went in to watch it for a while. Like they were with Vice for up until I think 2020, but then they stopped. But now he's doing it on his own YouTube channel, so it's all like self-funded now. So I did a deep dive 2 days ago because I was watching it, and because it's on Hulu, and it always pops up, and I'm like, I don't listen to Action Bronson. But it's cool because, like, The Alchemist is just with him.
Oh, sick.
And he literally is just with him in, like, almost every episode. I'm like, that's the fucking Alchemist.
Yeah,
like, I'm like, that's fucking... It's so... And, like, dude, they're just smoking the whole time. They're just... And, you know, I like... So it's, like, it's just cool. They're just constantly smoking. But it's Action Bronson and, like, two of his boys and then The Alchemist. And then they just go to, like, crazy places. And it's about food. So they just tried this, like, amazing food, dude.
That's the dream.
And they go to, like, crazy... They go to like all these different countries and shit, and they're always drinking cool wines and cool. I don't know. It's really cool. It reminds me of like I don't know, like the Anthony Bourdain type something like that, or like not the same, but like Andrew Zimmerman with the bizarre foods. Like the way they go about it, it's not like them being like, oh my god, look at this. Like they like actually want to learn about this shit.
Appreciate
and appreciate. Like that's why I like Anthony Bourdain and stuff like that.
Yeah, I went through a crazy Anthony Bourdain kick.
Yeah, like it's just and then I remember me and my mom a little bit ago, we were watching like Bizarre Foods with that guy because I watched that so much growing up, so it was cool to reminisce. But I would recommend Fuck That's Delicious.
Okay.
That show is... I've always wanted... Because it always pops up on my Hulu. And I'm like, this is actually... It's cool. They literally just eat, drink, and smoke. But it's just them living life.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's
cool. I don't know. It's a cool vibe. It's a fun vibe. But I've been watching... I think I'm on the final season on Hulu. Because it's been like my background show.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to... I looked on his YouTube, and it was like a couple months ago he posted a new episode. Nice. So like he's still keeping up with it. And then they were like, yeah, now it's all just Action Bronson and his team or whatever. But I'd recommend that show. That's cool. Yeah. And also, I'm gonna name another show that I don't know if a lot of people know, but Florida Bama Shore. It's a Jersey Shore.
Remember you first telling me about
it's an off-brand. I'm telling you because I don't think people know about the show. Yeah. I don't think they do, dude. But me and my sister, shout out Chloe, we fucking fell in love with this show. And it is literally just Jersey Shore, but people from Florida and Alabama. It's called Florida Bama Shore. So you have all this crazy, I don't know. It's just a Jersey Shore like remake.
Yeah.
It's just off-brand Jersey Shore, but I love it. It didn't gain the same traction as Jersey Shore. Obviously, you can't replicate that. And also, like, COVID kind of fucked it, too.
Yeah, that changes a lot.
That kind of fucked it, because they were, like, I feel like they were hitting their stride, personally. And then, like, they had the COVID season, and it was just them, you know, they had the quarantine and everything, and they had to... Like, they still had the show, but it wasn't the same, because they couldn't all just live in a house together. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was them in hotel rooms, so...
You don't get the same experience.
Yeah, that kind of killed it, but... I will always have a deep love for that show. I don't know how many seasons there were. I think there was like 4 or 5. But there's only season 3 and 4 on Hulu. But if you want like a fun, like silly nonsense Jersey Shore type show, it's good. They have, shout out Cody, shout out Amy, Shout out.
Let's get him on the pod.
Shout out Gus. Shout out Jeremiah. Shout out Kirk. Kirk was my guy. Kirk was funny. Kodai. His name was Cody, but he spelled it with an I, so all this Kodai. Candace. Who else am I forgetting? Am I forgetting the other girl? I forget her. It's like Neva or something like that. But we can stop talking about fucking Florida Bama.
Oh my god, look at Kyle's back.
It's quite...
It's Hangman, Kyle Fletcher in the main event for the Owen Hart tournament. But his
back is just... Is it really super
No,
red?
it's like he's busted on the back. Like,
he's
skin ripped. He's bleeding on his back.
Busted on his back.
Look at that. There's a handprint on his thigh.
Going crazy mode. Do you have any silly shows, John? That you watch you don't think a lot of people would know about?
Not really. That's not what... I usually... That's what I get my YouTube from.
YouTube, okay.
I try to, like, get my... I don't know. Like, I watched Sopranos again with
I want to watch that, dude. I really want to.
What people say about it's amazing.
No, I know. Because, Moist Critical, he, like, I still watch him from time to time. I don't know, man. People say what you want about him. I don't know. I know he's fucking, hey, guys, what's up? But I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. I like him. But he was talking about, because he's, like, he's just watching it for the first time. Yeah. He's just talking about, he's basically just glazing how good the show is. And I'm like, this is another sign for me that I just need to fucking watch this.
I watched it probably around when we were recording, like, the first couple
okay,
pods.
so you were okay.
And then Hannah hadn't seen it, so I was like, oh my god, watch Sopranos. That's a fun thing about watching a big show like that has so many twists and crazy moments, and you know when they're going to happen.
Yeah, because you're just waiting for the person's reaction.
And it's like, what's going to happen? I'm like, I don't know.
Because you don't want to, like, lead up to it. Because I've done that before, like, watching a movie with my sister or something, or my mom, and like, you can't say anything, because it's like, oh, something special. I don't know.
Yeah.
You just gotta watch. I always just say, just watch.
That's exact.
Just watch.
That's you just gotta, because you can't say, oh, this part's crazy.
Because does Hannah ask a lot of questions, or no?
No, she's a pretty good watcher in that way.
Because I love my sister, but she always... And I'm like, Chloe, this is the first time we've watched a movie together? I don't know. But sometimes I know. But I'm like, I don't want to ruin the whole movie.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole point of a movie, is you experiencing it yourself. You don't want me to... Hannah's
very good in that way. Because we do this thing where, like, I show her a show that I have seen, and then she shows me a show that she's seen.
Yeah.
So, like... I feel like I'm kind of worse. Like I'm
not.
Okay.
I know some people are like, hey, and trust me, I am a talker. Sometimes it depends on the whatever I'm watching, but I will talk. But
or sometimes like I'm always asking questions that I know I'm not going to get the answer to, but I'm still like, maybe she'll tell me.
Like Chloe doesn't. We haven't watched movies, but when we used to watch like horror movies together, she'd be like, "What is?" I'm like, Chloe, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. This is the first time me watching this. I mean, I could infer, but I don't.
Yeah.
It's a guess. It's an educated guess at the end of the day. I don't know.
Yeah, Sopranos, we just finished up.
Underrated show, guys.
Yeah, if you guys have ever heard of it.
I don't know if you ever heard of Sopranos, but...
now we're watching BoJack Horseman.
Okay. I've heard that's a good show. I've never watched it myself.
Yeah, I watched it a while ago.
Good. Yeah.
And then, I mean, it's heavy.
Yeah, no.
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, no, I've definitely seen some TikTok edits back in the day of, like... the guy talking or something. It's just like, it's just like a deep TikTok.
They have
edit.
those monologues.
Yeah, it's always that's what I've seen.
Jaden, I can't call you right now, bro. We're recording a pod.
No, I saw he texted the group chat.
I know if I text him and say we're recording a pod right now, he's gonna be like, okay, you fucking liar. There's no way that's happening.
I'll just send a video right quick. I'll just say, we're currently potting Jaden. I love you. We're Bassenberging right now. Sorry for the brief. Give Jaden a quick update.
Hold on. Can we see? Yeah, there's blood in the ring from Kyle.
Oh god. Yeah, because Jaden definitely wouldn't have believed.
Yeah, if one of us texted him and said,
well, to be fair, if he would check my location, then he'd be like, oh, okay, Bass is at John's. Yeah. Okay, I can't fault him on that.
I got to see what.
Yeah, I want to see this guy's back, but they're just not showing the guy's back.
I saw it for like a second, and I was like, it's his like lower back is like bleeding.
Shit is bleeding. Oh wow, Bassenberg. Yes, sir. Bassenberg is back.
Put Kyle on this side.
I just want to see that guy's back. Oh, didn't really.
He may have gotten like most of the blood off. Maybe even like a brush burn.
Didn't look
But there was when they were on the floor, it looked pretty
looked
bad.
really
There's
bad.
blood on his pants.
Blood on my pants. Blood on my jeans.
That was a high close
Blood on
on
my jeans. Pull up the scene.
Yeah, I haven't watched anything. I feel like the movies I've watched. There it is.
Oh yeah, that is pretty bad. Looks like really bad brush burn.
Yeah, like the movies I've watched or the shows I've watched have been like really heavy. Like I told you about this. Like when Hannah and I watched The Whale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was very much crying on the couch. That was
because my mom was gonna watch that. Or no, she was like, "Oh, this fucking movie." She always sees it, and I'm like, "Wait, Mom."
It's good. It is.
I said, I know it's
movie.
it's a slow burn, Mom, but it's a good. She was like, whatever.
Did you end up watching it?
No, I haven't watched it yet. No. But after you explaining it to me, I'm like, I feel like I would like that.
No, it's a very good movie. It just would hit both. It hit
no,
me very hard,
it would hit
and I
both
think
of
it would
us.
hit
Yeah, I
you
think it
very
would hit
hard
both of
also.
us. Yeah, anybody with daddy issues, it would hit hard. So if you have daddy issues, don't watch The Whale. That's what I'm hearing. I just didn't know if you watch any silly shows and such like that.
No, I mean, as you know, but whoever is listening to this also may know because it may just be Hannah.
Yeah, it
or
might be a
Jay
good friend. Yeah.
But Counter Strike has been.
Yeah, you've been on the Counter Strike kick. Yeah, for a minute now. Yeah.
I feel like with competitive gaming, it feels different than like a sport in the way that I like players more than I am like a
More
team guy.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like the modern sports fan is more player based though.
yeah, I guess it's just the way it's changed with like social media and stuff because you can just like be like, what is this specific guy up to? And I like the way this guy specifically carries himself.
You can only follow that guy. You don't have to keep up with the whole team. Yeah.
Oh, Lady Frost match. Is she Icelandic? I think Lady Frost is Icelandic.
Hell yeah, shout out Iceland all the time.
AD.
But I feel like a lot of people nowadays are player based. Yeah, she got some cakes on her too.
March 14th. She's from Erie.
She's from Erie. She's not Icelandic.
Either she may bill herself from Iceland. Yeah, she bills herself from Imperial Iceland.
Whatever. Fake.
Maybe her family.
I'm actually from Iceland. Well, I'm not from Iceland, but my grandmom is. I have someone living that. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she like has family there.
Maybe she could have family. She could have family. Yeah, you never know. Shout out Iceland though. I want to go back sometime soon.
What else? What else is happening? NBA playoffs. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. Yeah. Also, shout out Bar Rescue one time. Shout out John Taffer.
I watched like clips of that. But I
watched. You ever heard of the guy? What's his name? Andy King, I believe his name is.
No.
He's like a commentary guy. Yeah, he does commentary. I just watched. He watches a lot of Bar
Rescue. He
Rescue.
Kind of familiar.
He has like he has like an old Vine meme that was like pretty iconic that I didn't know was him, but now watching it back, it's like, oh, that's fucking him.
Yeah, it's definitely him.
But he does like a lot of shit about Bar Rescue, and I watched a lot of Bar Rescue growing up because that's what my dad.
Spike TV was that on Spike?
Yeah, it was a Spike TV. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, he's the classic. This is the move that made LeBron cry. I don't know.
Yes, I do remember that.
But this is like fucking forever ago. But he has another like Vine clip that I remember seeing, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was him. But shout out, bro. Anybody new on YouTube you've been watching?
No, it's kind of been the same people. Sorry, this is the end of the main event.
And the main event,
Kyle Fletcher, low blow on Hangman. Brainbuster. Brainbuster.
I had a picture in
1,
my mind.
2. Hangman kicks out the low blow brainbuster combo.
Oh, he's geeked. He's like, what the?
Also, Hangman hit a crazy acai moonsault to the floor.
Bowl? Gave him a crazy acai bowl?
Yeah, he's like,
here you go.
And it stunned him. And he didn't know what to do.
Acai.
There's a small pause. I'm gonna go to my YouTube.
I had a bit phase. Yeah, a lot of CS2.
Yeah.
Some
I've also been,
Siege stuff.
yeah, because I've been trying to get into competitive Rainbow.
Try to get better at Rainbow.
No, I haven't been watching it for like tips. I've just been trying to be like, well, these guys are crazy. I'll never be this good.
Yeah, I'll never be this good. These guys are crazy. I had a doodly-doo.
Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I won't be able to put the intro in because the thing's jacked. Like this, I can't plug into my computer, and it's a USB.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at his back.
Yeah.
It's like a cut. That's
I
not
don't
even
know.
like
The only way you could like pull it from the YouTube, but
I could screen record.
that would
it.
be the only. That's like the hot fix. Yeah.
I may just.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal if you can't.
I might just get an adapt.
Yeah. Gotta get the dongle.
Buckeye. Not Buckeye.
John doesn't have dongle.
Fucking
Buckshot.
Buckshot. Yes, thank you. Why do you know Why do you know
Well, it
Hangman's
said, it
finishing
said
move?
buckshot in the closed caption.
Hangman will all spray. Double or nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
You may have to watch that
I don't know
with
what
me.
you're saying
You
right
may have to
now.
watch that with me.
I don't know what you're saying to me.
You have to come up and watch Double or Nothing with me.
Double or nothing.
Because I think Hannah will be away.
When is double or nothing? When?
Pay-per-view.
What day?
May
May what?
20.
Oh, 20? Oh, okay.
We got something planned?
No, I just have something planned for the next UFC card, that's all.
When's the next UFC card?
May 10th.
Oh, yeah. Not that.
Yeah. Not the best 315. Yeah, it's like Bilal is fighting. He's, I don't know, a lot of people don't like him. You guys follow UFC. Bilal Muhammad, he's cool. Obviously, he's the champion. No disrespect to him, but he's just like more of a ground guy, and the average UFC fan just likes, the stand and bang shit. So, but that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's just been CS2. Some. Do you watch Hive Mind at all? They do some. They do like music stuff.
Music stuff.
They're
Okay.
funny. Some Click Productions always finds his
Oh yeah,
way.
yeah, shout out, bro.
He always finds his way into my.
Because he always drops like over an hour of shit, bro. And he's been consistent. I haven't watched him in a minute, but there was probably a period from, I don't know when I first found him, but I want to say like 2021 or 2022 to like, I don't know, 2 years ago, 2023. There was like a 2-3 year period that bro was. Shout out, bro. Shout out Click Productions.
Yeah,
and I think he's from like New York.
Yeah, he's
He's a big New York guy. Not too far. But it's just cool to see like the growth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's always cool to see that if you're able to. But I found this guy, and he just plays like Minecraft horror, but then he takes a shot every time he like gets scared. So shout out Mud 2002. He only has like 30,000 subs, but I mean this video hit the fucking For You page pretty well because it has almost 400,000 views.
Nice.
But he literally just installs silly horror mods, and then he takes a shot every time he's scared. So it just gets to a point where he's sauced, and he's just, I don't know. I love a good Minecraft mod. It's fun to see, but
music. Oh, Anna and I saw Beach Bunny. I don't know if any Beach Bunny heads
if there's
out
any
there.
Beach Bunny heads, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I was definitely not as someone who likes Beach Bunny. I am not their main demographic.
Not the main demo, yeah.
It's mostly just high school girls.
High school girls, okay.
Or-
yeah, so
or-
was that the concert? Was that the
It was
the
like
people there? Or?
there was a lot of like kids with their parents, which I don't know. Beach Bunny doesn't have like bad lyrics
It's
or
not bad,
anything,
okay.
and a lot of people know them from TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
So-
A younger audience,
but
yeah.
and
Yeah,
they
makes
also
sense,
have like
makes sense.
college age, like there was this couple that would not stop making out like right next to us.
Nice.
They were macking hardcore during the opener. Shout out Pool Kids. Pool Kids were very good.
They were
One of the
paying no
openers.
mind to them.
No,
They were
should
lip
have.
locked.
They're very good.
They were tapped in.
But yeah, for like the entire like 20-minute set, I would like look around between songs, just absentmindedly, and
They
they
would
would.
be locked. They'd be, yeah.
It was crazy.
You got what you gotta do, I guess.
But
Also, what is that? Why do I recognize that?
this? Or
No,
this?
no, that
It's
thing.
underscores.
Oh, okay.
You know
Why
what?
do I know underscore? I know that cover. Why do I know the cover of that? What songs are on that? Can you go to that?
Why do I know
Fishmonger.
this?
Secondhand embarrassment, you might know. Spoiled little brat. Your favorite sidekick.
I think that's the one. I think it's your favorite sidekick. I'm pretty sure I have that one saved. Yeah, I think yeah. Because what are these guys called? Underscore. I'm
Underscores.
pretty sure I have that song saved.
Underscores is great. Everyone loves the underscores.
Because I remember that little thing. That little,
Yeah, Fishmonger's great album.
water
Also,
tower.
Wall Socket. Their 2023 release.
oh, and I have a little spoiled brat, but I
Yeah,
do have
Spoiled Brat's great.
your favorite. Yeah. Then you definitely put me onto them. Then
Uh,
I knew I recognized that shit. Shout out them.
If anyone wants to go to the Viagra Boys concert with Bass and I,
Yep, Viagra Boys. That's not till I don't even know. Do we know
September.
the date? September. So we have some time. But yeah,
album of the year so far.
album of the year. Net spend. No, that dropped last year.
They've been pretty bad. Oh, I've reviewed like 300 albums last year, guys.
Hell yeah. Okay. You keeping up with that this year? Or
It's been I've been lacking this
been
year.
liking? Yeah.
I'm maybe at like 50.
Sophomore slump.
Yeah.
It happens.
I burned myself out hardcore
Yeah.
at the end of last year.
You had a
Like-
really good rookie showing.
Yeah, I'm like December alone I had like 30
Damn.
almost it may have been close
Damn.
to 40 reviews
That's a lot of music.
because
A lot of
I
music
wanted
we
to
listen
hit
to.
no I think it was 400 because
Oh, you had a
I
goal?
wanted to go over an album a day.
Album a day. Wow.
And
That could be a fun series.
oh,
That
I-
could be
I've-
a fun. It could be a
I've
fun series we
genuine-
could do. That'd
I've
actually
genuinely
be really fucking
thought
fun.
about it.
That would be fun because you always have fun music. I was literally telling my mom because I rode back because my sister left on Thursday to go hang out with friends, and I rode back with my mom, and I just had like my recently, I don't know, whatever it's called on Spotify, the recent whatever.
recently played.
Yeah, that shit, like the playlist that they
Yeah.
have. And she was like, "You have a really."
Oh yeah,
I forget what she said, but she was like, "You have a cool." She
Is it
basically
on
said, "I have a
repeat?
I have a cool music taste, essentially." And I was like, "That's mainly up to John, because John always just shows me like cool shit, always something new."
I think it's on repeat. Is
yeah,
it?
on repeat. Yeah. Because there's one that like shows you like stuff you've been listening to for like a minute ago,
Yeah,
but then there's the one that
the literal playlist.
yeah on
says-
repeat. Yeah, and like to be fair, there are like a lot of random, like there's the One Last Breath by Creed. And then I'm still bumping The Perfect Pair by Biba Doobie. My mom was a big fan of that song. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how you can't be.
No, she's great.
Yeah, but then I have like that Joker song from whatever, Steve Miller. And then it's just like obviously Playboy Cardi and like Two Hollis and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
it's always like listening to different music.
I've been thinking about like doing a music series for like probably a year now.
That'd be fun, dude.
I keep thinking about it.
That'd be
and then
down. Because like honestly, like I would go through stuff that I already know, but we could do it.
yeah,
We could like
Like-
review stuff that we already know, but we've never done a review on it. We
well,
never made a video on it.
me and my
so-
friend at work. How long have we been doing this? We've been doing it for like 3 years.
Yeah, I remember you
2 or 3
doing
years
it for
now.
a minute now.
Where we
yeah.
literally just pick albums and give it like.
Yeah.
Right now we're on the 2024 Grammys,
Oh, the Gram. Okay.
but it's like. Not to be that guy, but I'm gonna sound like that guy.
That guy.
It's just like Grammys is not the place to get your music from.
No, I mean unless you just want like the generic whatever.
Yeah, and
But I think there's a lot of cool stuff out there that you could
but
find.
there's been some good stuff that we found, like some like deeper, like not album of the year.
Yeah.
but like I think we're on like the best jazz instrumental album
Okay,
right
that,
now.
that,
so
that could be fun.
so we
yeah.
tried to go
different
not
genres
like the basic
and such,
like
yeah.
um
Hip Hop of the Year
Yeah.
or Rap of the Year or what else would they?
pop song of the
Yeah,
year.
pop song. Like, is there even a rock category anymore?
Yeah, I think Rolling
there?
Stones won.
Like what?
Like
Do we not have any like?
should have
new
been
age-
Idols, even though I didn't like the
We
Idols.
don't have any like new age rock people that
Sorry.
deserve.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I like the new Idols album. This is just not what I was really expecting.
It's just not genres.
It's a change, and I think everyone who listens to Idols would agree. It's a change from what they normally do.
Change up from there. Yeah.
I should re-listen to it because at the time I was unprepared and maybe.
And
gave
again,
it a
first
little bit
listen is
lower.
always I feel biased.
Yeah, you go into it with because let me good thing we don't make money off these, so we can just play music.
Yeah, we don't care. Yeah, we can just do whatever. Yeah.
Idols.
Yeah.
Never Fight a Man with a Perm. Classic Idols.
Okay.
You'll get a feel for it.
Okay, so that sounds like good shit though. Okay, yeah.
Super punky,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But they took like a slower, like more just a calm down.
More chill vibe.
Yeah, and I mean this song is probably great as LCD sound system, but again, this wasn't really what I was looking for.
Just something different, but also like I like when artists go out of their lane and do like that's how you get like growth from an artist, and you're not getting like, you know, I always just think of like, you know, the DaBaby accusations, or like obviously like even Little Baby, or like
yeah.
And also, I saw people were hating on Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion, like a lot of her music
kinda,
sounds the exact same.
Her rope is kind of shortening at this point because she's been doing the same thing for a while now.
And like, I'm not even trying to be like, I know it sounds like I'm hating on her, but people like were playing stuff from like 2021 and like her newest song, and it sounds the same. Like it's like the Little Baby syndrome, or like DaBaby. I don't know. Those are like the people I can think of, because Little Baby has had I feel like a bad fall off from where he was just a couple years ago.
I think he was the first like new album I listened to this year. It was trash.
It was not good. Yeah, no, people even like us, you know, relatively large Little Baby fans were not.
They give it a 50 out of 100. Like,
yeah, it's not. Yeah, I don't even think I listened to it because I wasn't even.
It's not good.
I'm like, I'm good.
So
good.
this is not up to date. Bad Gal was. When did I review that?
Yeah, these aren't up to date, but.
Bad Gal was like 2 months ago.
No, so this it's not accurate, but.
And I'm scared to mess with the recording to pull up.
But I mean, we get like a
slight
gist from whatever.
But I mean, we should.
I'd be down, dude.
Okay, then fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do not one a day. Let's do.
No, we can do a couple though. We can.
No, I think we should. Let's not set it too lofty, since this is a new thing we're doing and we're gonna be branching out.
Well, yeah, to be something different. Yeah.
Let's start with just one a week. Like how I do with my friend at work.
Yeah.
But we could. Do we want to give each other an album each week, or do we listen to the same album?
I think we should do the same. I think we could eventually branch off and give each other different albums, but I feel like it'd be better for both coming together and giving our shit.
Let's do it.
But I do think down the road that could be a fun path of like you give me an album and I give you an album, and then we.
I'm
I literally shouted you out to my mom because my music taste is cool because of you. It literally is though. I think because you've introduced me like just to like hyperpop in general.
Mm-hmm. Well, you were in hyperpop.
No, I was, but you opened my mind up to like more. I don't know, because I got tired of listening to rap all the time. Because that's if you guys know me, that's what I like grew up listening to was rap and stuff, and also just like the rock classics or anything on 97 or 97.5 Ben FM. Anything like that.
Is 97.5 is a Fanatic.
No, whatever Ben FM is.
95. 95.7.
95 point. It's 95.7. Okay, yeah. That's what my dad would listen to.
93.3 WMMR.
WMMR. Yeah, my dad was a big Ben FM.
Yeah, my mom's a Ben FMer.
Or B101. Shout out B101.
Or 104.5. 104.5.
Okay. I haven't listened to
that was like
the radio
the old
in a
channel.
minute. Yeah.
I just listened to, and shout out your local NPR station, 90.9 WHYY.
Shout out them. Shout out the local boys.
Shout out for real. Everyone in the local PA area. I think also including Delaware and New Jersey.
As well.
8 o'clock on the dot.
Multi-states involved, guys.
On point with Meghna Chakrabarti. She is... I love her. There's... Just the way she interviews is genuinely, like, so good.
Good interviewer.
She knows how to talk to people and is not afraid to be, like, to tiptoe around. Like,
okay.
That's not the way I want to say it. She is not afraid to straight up ask the question and not tiptoe around.
Yeah, tiptoe around. Okay.
She is, and she's very charismatic too.
That's
like
good,
she
that helps.
is able to connect with the listener and the interviewee at the same time. And Climate Connection on during the ad break. Dr. Anthony Leisowitz.
Dr. Anthony Leisowitz.
I'm just done work at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so that's what you're listening to.
I always put it on, and then this is Climate Connection.
Your daily fix.
Wait, no. He goes, I'm Dr. Anthony Leisowitz, and this is Climate Connections. And then he talks about how the Earth is burning and we're all going to die sooner than
we're going to die in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least he's giving good insight.
Yeah.
Shout out, bro. Yeah.
But I guess stay tuned for the, what should we call it?
We do have to cook up a name for it.
Alright, guys. We may come up with the name before we post this.
Yeah.
But if anyone wants to drop some great comment names, we'll shout you out.
Names. Yeah, we'll shout. I'm trying to think. I don't even know what it could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to just have dead air, but
yeah. I'm not super in. I'm kind of into electronic. Like at times,
yeah.
I tend to be. Did you see that Zed set at Coachella?
No, I don't think I saw anything from Coachella.
He brought like a legit like live orchestra with him.
No, he was doing his shit.
And like, I don't know. You know the song Clarity?
Yeah.
That
classic.
On like, you know, it's one of those songs that I've heard on the radio.
Yeah, it's still a
but
classic.
But I love that song.
I mean, it'll come up.
much.
DJ X will play it sometimes, and I'll listen to it. That's a classic.
But I'll show you the TikTok once we're done here. But the way that the orchestra like fills some of the air between the oh my god, it is amazing.
And angelic.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've never had a piece of electronic make me feel like, wow, this is like really something. Not to say that electronic is like bad, but
no,
sometimes
I just haven't listened to it enough to like have a full opinion.
A lot of the times, from what I've experienced, and I'm sure it's different for a lot of electronic, but from the mainstream electronic that I've heard, I don't really get it. Not that I don't like it, I just don't get a lot out of it. I'm
just being mean, but yeah, I can phrase it like that, yeah. But I also just haven't really given it a chance. That's why I'm not really speaking on it, because I don't. Yeah, that's not really my lane. I haven't branched out into electronic music.
I don't know if can I sort by genre? Because if I can, then I can. I can.
I just know hyper. I don't know. I just love hyperpop. Hyperpop's very cool.
Electronic. What? Oh, Igloo Ghost is really good.
Igloo Ghost.
Turquoise Death, that was a good one. Is Air, I guess Air is electronic. Yeah, that's an amazing album.
Yeah.
Amazing album. I guess the Minecraft is electronic.
I mean, technically.
It's more like lo-fi-ish. But I guess.
It is, but I guess if it's categorized, shout out bro, yeah.
Sophie's I guess I'm wrong then, because I have a 10 out of 10 as my... I don't know, but when you think of like... When I say electronic, I more think of like festival music.
Yeah, like rave music and stuff.
Like Kygo or like Zed, like
Zed,
fucking Calvin Harris, like that kind of vibe is more what I mean. And I guess I'm just giving it a bad rap by combining it all together.
Yeah.
But when I look at it, it's like, oh yeah, Porter Robinson, I guess, is kind of.
And also, those are like all the big guys. You know?
You gotta.
Not every genre isn't always the best if you just listen to the biggest and best.
I think I'm more saying I don't really listen to house music.
Yeah.
Is more what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, house music is more clubbish, more like whatever the fuck that BB Rexha song.
Yeah, I don't know. House
good,
music?
Yeah, I'm feeling alright.
Oh, baby, I'm in the basement.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, it's a different song. It's just an interpolation of I'm blue.
Like, that song's good, but of course BB Rexha had to come up and.
No, it's not BB Rexha is just getting the bag. It's Calvin Harris for butchering the original song. Guys, stop fighting over the rebound. You're on the same team.
Currently watching the Game 5 Lakers. Well, actually, I should say the Timberwolves Lakers.
What's going on with Luka?
I don't know, he's just on the floor.
Gobstopper threw Luka to the ground.
Not having him, yeah. Big Luka fat ass.
No. Timberwolves couldn't make a shot. But yeah, guys, drop a name for our music review.
Because whether you like it or not, I'm gonna make you listen to a Koi album.
Okay, I'm always down, and I'm gonna make you. You're gonna sit through a Viagra Boys album.
I am. I will do that. Do that.
I'll kind of have a head start on reviews then, because if we pick like our favorites, I'd be like, oh, here's a Charlie XCX album. I gave it 10. Like, is this gonna be?
Well,
like,
I think that's what we should do.
pick our favorites and just.
That's what I. Well, because I want to do like a perfect timing
Okay.
nav.
Oh
like
yeah,
you know.
I think did I review Perfect Time? I think I
don't
did.
know if you have, yeah, but that's it. You know, I know we both.
I think I gave it like a 4.
Really? You don't like it?
Yeah, 43.
That's disappointing.
No,
I love that album.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just like Minute is great.
Give me a minute.
Do you see Nappy's off the Parkees? He was leaning.
He was leaning. I love this album though.
And like in all honesty, I can listen to it and get enjoyment out of it.
Okay, so you don't like? Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
But I've just listened to other things that I've enjoyed more.
Back to me. Yeah. Yeah, Bring It Back is kind of. But I like. I'm not gonna lie. I like every song on this album.
Those aren't my ratings.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
These are like
that's generic. Okay.
No,
Because people really hate Bring It Back. I don't think Bring It Back is that bad.
Like on this site,
She shake that ass and bring it back to me.
I'm using Album of the Year, everyone.
Album
You can like rate each song individually. I don't do that. I don't like to break it down that much. I just like to do
album in general. Yeah.
I like to just do the album, which I gave it 43.
Yeah.
But this will be fun. You're gonna get some. You're gonna expand that music taste one way or another.
I always am happy to.
And you're also gonna get some real bad music. Look
You're
at
gonna
this
do me
test.
dirty. I know, dude.
I got some 1s, a 2, a 5, a 6.
Yeah, but those aren't your favorites though. You're just picking bullshit.
Okay, well that's the fun part. Like, you can't.
Yeah, but
that's
okay. Then I'm gonna do a net spin album.
Okay, that's fine. That's the thing. You have to listen to god awful music to appreciate
the good
those
stuff.
9s and 10s.
I guess. Yeah.
Like, you're gonna sit through Genre Sad Boy by MGK and Trippie Redd, and then we're gonna listen to a Public Enemy album, and you're gonna go, wow, this, you know.
I don't think I've ever listened to Public Enemy.
I just listened maybe a couple months ago.
I don't think I've ever. I know the name, but
their biggest album, and I understand why everyone loves it. It's amazing. It takes a nation of millions to hold us back.
Okay.
It's amazing. It's a great album.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever. I just know the name, but I can't say I've ever listened to them. Is it just 2 of them? Is it just?
It's Flava Flav
and
I don't know. Sorry, other guy. And I should, but
Chuck D.
Chuck D.
The group leader. Yeah.
Chuck D does most of the rapping, but Flava Flav does add. He does rap on the album and adds a lot to the album itself.
So I was gonna say I don't really know much about Flava Flav other than him being like a.
He has clock. Like
a meme kind of guy. Like obviously memes weren't a thing when he was around, but like he, for his time he was like a meme,
Yeah.
Because he just had like big ass chains on.
But I heard like
Flavor's House of Love or whatever. He did one of those like dating shows. I know back in the day.
But I've heard. I don't know. Again, I'm getting this information from TikTok and like social media, but like that he was like an actual like gangster. He knew like I saw a picture of like him, Snoop Dogg, and someone else, and it's like, is it crazy that the most?
Oh no, I think you're talking about
Am I mixing?
Yeah, you're thinking of it's another guy. It's not Flava Flav. It's a guy you wouldn't think, but I know who you're talking. What the fuck is his name? But he has like a classic song. Is it MC Hammer? I think it might be MC Hammer.
It might be MC Hammer.
Is it MC Hammer? No, I think it is because I know you're talking about. Yeah, you can't touch. I think it is MC Hammer. No
disrespect to either of them. They're just kind of when I think of meme guys, rappers. I can see how I can get them confused. No disrespect to either of them.
No, MC Hammer. No, because there's a yeah. No, I have heard those stories though.
Or maybe disrespect.
Yeah, I think you're like that picture.
Yes.
Yeah, and like MC Hammer is the yeah. No, he was like a real dude. Like people were scared of him. Like he was legitimately like he was someone you do not mess around with. I know people are like, oh, you can't touch, but no, he was like, you don't fuck with him. Yeah, no. Which I didn't know because I don't know the backstory like a lot of like the OGs of rap music. But no, MC Hammer was. I've heard a lot of people talk about. He was current day King Von? No, I don't know if he was that level, but I know he was feared like that though. Like he was definitely
Not someone to mess around with.
no, yeah, and it was just weird because he had can't touch this, and people were they from that song they thought he was just like he was soft
Goofy,
or
silly
something,
guy.
yeah, goofy silly guy. But then I think he did, yeah, he put a hit on someone.
Damn.
MC Hammer hit on third bass. Seems semi-true. Hired some LA Crips to kill third bass.
Oh no, Bass.
No,
You're next.
I'm next. Fourth bass. Yeah, but no, MC Hammer was certified
They got Luca on on Gobstopper.
on Gob. Yeah, I mean Gobstopper's not much of an offensive guy, but yeah.
That's interesting.
But yeah, no, MC Hammer, don't mess with him. I don't know if current day he's still in the streets and stuff like that, but I don't know as an older man. I don't know if he's still gangbanging, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah, drop some names. See what we got. If anyone has any recommendations,
Yeah.
definitely would like. I'm always open to.
Always open to something new. Yeah.
Yeah. What do we? What if I? There were a couple albums that I have been meaning to catch up on that have come out recently. Let's see.
Like I could make you listen to this. Songs about my cats.
I would listen to it.
Because I went on a kick a while ago on albums that came out in 2001, and these are the albums that I never got to. It's Missy Elliott, So Addictive.
Bro, we did the same thing for
D12, Devil's Night, Pink, Misunderstood, Iron Flag by Wu-Tang Clan, and then songs about my cats. Shakira, 2001. This was just something random.
There's a new Blade album.
Oh, we could listen to the new Blade, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was the... Okay, here's another one. I don't even know what this is, but it came out in 2001.
Yeah, we did that at work. We did a couple. We did years.
Yeah, I think I got really high one night and was let me look up... Yeah, okay, Britney.
Yeah, it's fun to get the feel for what was just coming out around the time.
And then I have an Aaliyah album that I want to listen to. There's I actually honestly forgot about this. Stillmatic. Obviously it's not Illmatic, but Stillmatic, maybe that could be.
I don't know the opinion that people have on that one. I don't know if it's...
I don't know. And then also this guy. He dropped...
Oh, Aphex?
That came out in 2001.
I love Aphex.
Yeah, that came out in 2001, so that was...
I'll give you some Aphex.
When I heard that, I was like, wait...
Bro, play Finger Bib off... I don't remember the name of it. It's the one with the scary face on it. Also, that album's really good.
Which one? There's a couple scary faces.
That one? Oh, no. Sorry, the one above it. My bad.
Richard DJ.
Yep.
The Finger Bib.
Bro, it's probably one of my favorite songs of all time.
Hell yeah. But I don't even know.
This could be in the Minecraft soundtrack.
It could. It does. It gives me that vibe.
Minecraft but it is. Yeah. Oh god, it is so good.
I don't really know what to categorize this person's music as.
Aphex?
Yeah, Aphex. Yeah.
Aphex is.
It says
he tends to be ambient.
It says electronic. It's most celebrated and influential electronic music. This is just the Spotify nonsense, but yeah, it ranges from sublime, pastoral ambience.
Yeah, the stuff I've heard from him has mostly been ambient.
Yeah, I mean that's that album that 2001. That's the very ambient.
I would recommend getting deeper into him if you.
Yeah. No, I'm just looking through the albums that were, and the Blueprint. I never listened to that, but that's.
Is that the Blue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the classic.
Classic Jay-Z sucks
Jay-Z. Does it though?
I don't like it.
I don't know. I haven't really listened.
I've listened to that.
Yeah.
I just don't think I like Jay-Z. I listened to 444. It was fine. That's the name of the album, right? The one with the story of OJ.
Yeah.
It was fine.
He ain't black. He OJ. What is this? What is it?
Okay.
Okay.
That is a great song.
That's a fun song. What's that song?
Beth, sing the rest of that song.
And I don't know the words. Actually,
No, I think you
I don't
do.
think I do know the words.
Yeah, best I'll pull them up. You want to sing them?
No, I mean I have the song right here. I don't know if I would have.
Yeah, pull up the lyrics.
No, but I Magna Carta, Holy Grail. I just remember Tom Ford. I remember I used to love
Ford.
Tom. I remember loving this song.
Yeah.
I'll pop Molly, Tom Ford. Tom Ford. I don't know. I like Jay-Z for more of his like collabs.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks now that I'm thinking about it. A lot of his collabs are with Kanye,
Yeah, that's kind of a.
and
We could listen to Donda 2.
it did just drop yesterday. I did see that.
No.
Also, I saw, not to talk about Kanye for too much longer, but I saw a clip, and it was like the listening party for Donda, and like it was a sold out arena, and then it was Donda 2, and it was him with like Neon and Sneak.
Oh my god.
And it's like them in like a dark room in like some Airbnb, and it's just them listening to it.
That's awful.
And it's like, oh man. And also I heard that Kanye's like next album that's coming out was just written by that big fat Dave Blunt's guy.
Yeah, I've seen
So
they have like a connection.
they like love each other for some reason. I don't know why Kanye loves large Dave Blunt. Well, also I think I know why, because Dave Blunt has some not so good lyrics about certain groups of people, and I also would think he would align with Kanye's crazy fucking. I don't even know what he's on. But yeah, Jay-Z's more of a feature guy, for sure.
It's not really my cup of tea.
Yeah,
I
not your
guess.
cup. I just I wanted to listen to that because it came out the same year I was born, and I know Jay-Z is up there
Mm.
for a lot of people. But yeah, a lot of his like good cover, because like I really like Otis is like classic. I love
Yeah.
that song, and like the video where they fucking take the top off of like a Maybach or whatever. I think it's a Maybach. They literally take the whole top of a Maybach. Like I remember watching that back in the day. Like holy shit.
If anyone, I've been trying to listen to the new Black Country New Roads album. At work, I just haven't been in like a focused enough mood to like listen to an album.
Yeah.
Which has kind of stopped. But Jane Remover dropped a new album. I want to listen to that. I haven't listened to FKA Twigs at all, so I need to listen to her new album.
I'm not familiar with her.
I know. I think I listened to one or two Backwash songs. They're cool. I haven't listened to new Mac Miller either.
No, neither have I. That's another person I'm going to listen to more is Mac Miller, man.
Yeah,
I want to listen to more Mac Miller.
Yeah, he is one of my 10 out of 10 albums.
That makes sense, man.
His
That makes
first post Being Dead album.
Post, what is that called? Post hop. It's I know the word you're trying to say. Yeah.
But yeah, that album is really.
Are you thinking of Faces or I Love Life? Thank you.
Circles?
It's Circles. Okay, my bad. Damn, it's been a while since he passed, hasn't it? Damn, dude. That's still so sad, man.
Yeah,
that's still
insane.
so sad. Moment of silence for Mac Miller one time, man.
True.
Cause that man, it doesn't help. He was also like from Pittsburgh, so like. I
Yeah,
don't know.
got the PA.
I'm gonna love him like just a little bit more because you're from
Oh, the new Mesa album. Gotta listen.
The new Mesa.
The doom metal bass. I'll get you on some doom metal.
Doom metal. Doom metal. That sounds scary.
Let me play a.
Excuse me.
Let me play a Mesa song for you. Only 109,000 listeners.
I love that.
I'm on that Mesa wave.
Love that.
Dark Horse. So good.
What does Koi have? Koi only has 65,000 listeners. That's so a shame.
What's that? Wait, Suspended. Dark Horse, I'm thinking of the Astra song.
I'm thinking Dark. Isn't that a Katy Perry song? Oh no, is that Dark Horse?
Yeah. Wait, just listen. She's a killer voice.
It does sound pretty cool though. I mean, it has good vocals.
Yeah, she is badass. She has an amazing
cool
voice.
vocals. I know it's not a beat, but the beat sounds cool.
Yeah, they're like, doom metal. It's just so like.
Yeah. I feel like I could like it though. I feel like that could be
my best. I'll get you some
Definitely
doom
up
metal,
my
but
alley. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
listen to some Cemetery. Did you listen to that Ghost Mountain album yet?
No, I can't say I did. No, I think I got a couple songs into it. I'm pretty sure they're on tour right now.
I think they.
Cemeteries with Ghost Mountain.
I think they just dropped a collab album too.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I just watched a TikTok the other day, and it was a guy talking about Cemetery and like how like a couple years ago he thought he would have been at where like a net spend is like current. Obviously they're two different people, but like net spend was on the come up at the same time. Around the
just
same time.
being like niche.
Yeah, niche, different, like obviously underground for sure, and then to see like hasn't really materialized into what.
Netspend has. Yeah.
Well, I'm not, but like the success that Netspend has. I'm not talking about his music.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're two completely different genres. But Cemetery is kind of like fallen off in a weird. And I don't know. There was like a weird time where like his comments were like
allegations.
Yeah, there was like some weird like he like stole off of something. I don't know. And then there was like hella comments about him being like a drug addict, essentially, like, oh, you can't even survive without perks or something. Because I remember hearing some story like he stole perks off of some. This is all alleged. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just remember hearing like some weird stuff about it, and then every time I'd see him post on Instagram, all the comments would be negative. So I'm like, obviously something. I don't know if he like backdoored his homeboy or something like to that extent or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just remember the comments like hating on him, and I'm like, why? Because I thought he had like a very
tight knit community.
Yeah. Like, that's exactly what I thought he had, but it didn't seem... Apparently not. Like, I don't know. And this was, like, probably, like, a year or so ago at this point, but I remember hearing some stuff about it, but don't know the extent. I don't know if he actually did any, like, bad shit, but I just... Like, he was just trying to, like, flex on the...
They toured with the Mars Volta, who also has another 10 out of 10 album for me. And that I can see being different, because Mars Volta is not as like heavy or like in your face as System of a Down.
Yeah.
And people were like shitting on it, and I'm like, it's just not the right setting.
This is not the right setting for
but
the person.
I don't know. The disconnect between the Suicide Boys and Cemetery to me is weird. I just can't. Like, I see how they're different, of course.
Yeah.
But I just can't imagine a better place. Like, they're not going to tour with anyone else that's going to give them like a similar enough audience. And I guess there's just no.
Yeah, because I don't know how
for me, I guess.
Well, yeah,
I'm just missing
Yeah.
I'm missing why that's not.
But someone as like mainstream as the Suicide Boys, I don't know if you're gonna find someone else that would bring a Cemetery on.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like Suicide Boys, they're pretty fucking big.
They're pretty big, and it's a little fucking up the recording. So there's gonna be two weird breaks,
two cuts. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
But
don't know what happened there.
I'm not 16. I don't listen to Suicide Boys anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of how we finished up on the Suicide Boys talk. Yeah.
So a slight disrespect if you listen to them and you're
Yeah,
like
a slight. I
our
love you,
age.
Ryan, but I don't know how you listen to them personally. I don't understand, but just
I don't
not for
know.
me though.
Not weirdly enough, but I do see a lot of people go to their concerts.
No, yeah,
It seems fun.
yeah, no, it does seem like
You know?
when Ryan went, like the clips he showed me, it looks like a really good time, and like they have like a really good fan base too. So like,
Yeah, it's just.
I think he went to like Grey Day, like that's like their festival or something like
I didn't
that.
know they were
yeah,
festival.
I think that's like their. I think that's what
Festival
it is.
level.
I don't know if it's festival. I think I might be making that up, but I know they have like some type of Grey Day event.
Yeah.
That's like festival-esque. I don't know. But then we were talking about Ski Master Slump God and how all of his good friends passed.
And
He went
everyone
from-
should. You may not. Again, like I was saying before the recording where they cut out, it's not Book of Eli or Stokely level,
Yeah,
but 11th Dimension should definitely be checked out.
yeah.
I
Give
think
that a
it's-
listen. Give that a listen because I definitely remember seeing that dropped and I don't. Yeah, but I give him grace because losing like 2 of your best friends in the span of like a couple of years
Yeah.
because X died when 2018, 19. I think somewhere around there he passed, and
Probably.
then I think it's somewhere around there. Yeah, yeah.
But I can recommend the Sin City mixtape.
I wasn't a fan of that. No.
That was pretty
wasn't
bad.
a fan of that. No, I do remember listening to that. Not a good.
It's short, so I mean, if you like Ski Mask, then give it
Yeah.
a shot. It's 17 minutes.
Yeah, so you'd be
The
quick
worst
in
that
and
could
out.
happen is you kind of waste 17
Yeah,
minutes.
it's 17 minutes.
Worse, you find out.
And then I do
you-
remember that song, that Ooga Booga song. That went pretty big on
Yeah, that
TikTok.
was pretty big.
That was pretty big. I'm the boogeyman, Ooga Booga. But that was like 3 years ago at this
That
point. That
was
was
a while ago.
2022, so. No, but I'll always have love for Ski Mask. Just I don't know, in the vein that like he's lost many friends and it's fucking tough. As I said it didn't pick up, but as losing one friend, like I can't imagine losing 2 of your best boys in the span of a couple years, and then you're just supposed to be like, yeah, I'm still good. Let me just still make the same music I was making when I was surrounded by,
Yeah.
But I'd give him a chance.
You're gonna have to give this a chance at some point. Shout out Holy Grinder.
Holy grinder.
They're a small, not small, but they don't have a lot of listeners. I think everyone should give them a listen. Shout out Holy
680,
Grinder.
yeah. Shout out Holy Grinder.
They're-
Underrated by John.
Shout out to Transphobe Extermination.
Okay.
Absolute banger. Not even a minute long. I listened to that at work, and I wanted to run through a wall.
That sounds like, yeah, that would be something I would do if I had to lift like 1,000 pounds.
It's a 13-minute album.
I would do that and then smelling salts and then lift weight.
I described it as a like espresso shot
Yeah,
in music
a song.
form.
Yeah,
You
no,
just
I would.
put that on and you're just
I'd
like
recommend. Yeah,
tweaking.
I get that that comparison because from the short thing, yeah.
Amazing. I dive man made me on my toes.
I rather lie. I still love that song.
Yeah, that's a great song.
I rather lie than lose.
It's still
I still have been bumping the Playboy Cardi album.
yeah.
I still have been bumping. Currently, probably Rather Lie, and then also this one. What was it called? Overly. Yeah, they coming. We both hit. Coming.
But sound off in the comments of what you've been listening to.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Cardi album? Who else dropped? How'd you feel about the Nav album? I was disappointed severely as a big Nav fan. That album
I know
was
I listened to it.
very forgettable. Very forgettable.
Let's see. All right.
The only song that I will say I like is the one with Cardi, but this isn't even technically Nav song. This was a Playboy Cardi and Offset song called "Rock Out," and there was a snippet of Offset like at an album party, like playing the song, and Cardi would not release the verse to him, but then gave it to Nav.
Okay.
So
That's really weird.
this song Unlimited. Yeah, the Nav album was.
Oh, yeah,
Nothing.
I may fuck up the recording again, but I'm going to try to look at my music board. Hold on. Oh, wait. The little microphone's there.
We still know that. Okay.
And I can give you my exact review of the Nav album.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't mind, like, yeah,
It's a 4.1. I think one of his lowest.
I know it definitely like out of all the Nav albums, this is definitely it's like down there with even his newest. I wasn't a big fan of Demons Protected by Angels either. If I'm being real,
Yeah.
last two albums have been kind of.
I'm only missing 2 Nav albums. I've reviewed every single Nav album except for Demons Protected by Angels and Emergency Tsunami.
Emergency Tsunami grew on me. It definitely did. I remember when it first dropped. Wasn't a big fan, but fucking Friends and Family, absolute banger. Vitamin Socks. I love that. And then Make It Back. And even the one with Lil Baby. I Don't Need Friends.
Yeah, his worst album for me is Reckless.
I Don't Need Friends.
That album is unredeemable.
Oh, you don't like Reckless?
I think it's one of the worst albums I've heard. As someone who is always willing to give Nav the benefit of the doubt for basically no other reason other than our inside joke.
I don't know why I give Nav the amount of like I give him so much leash as an artist and I don't know why.
But yeah, I have it as a 3.3, which would, I'm pretty sure, put it on the back end of my reviews.
Other than like I used to like Faith. I enjoyed Faith with Quavo. Champion with Travis Scott, I enjoyed. Obviously, Wanted You is on this. That was a single before, but they threw it on the album. The one with Gunna is okay, but I'm gonna be honest. The only reason why I really still like this song is because I remember Justin playing it in his Santa Fe, the Sport, back in the day. And I just remember Gunna told me. I remember I vividly remember Justin playing this song. We were in Ryan's fucking driveway for some reason, and he put this. I would never forget that. But I really love the last song. What I Need. I fucking love this song. I fucking love this Nav song.
Yeah, I have it.
And then it like switches up too. It switches up. Switch on my beat. But I will say, other than that, but I really do like that song. So that song makes it that album.
I have it between Rebirth by Lil Wayne, his rock album.
Yeah, that was you had to try.
And tied with Falling in Reverse, Fashionably Late, and worse than Eternal Take Two and the Snoop Dogg Christmas album.
That was god awful. Eternal Take Two. Yeah, it's a Snoop Dogg album. Didn't even know he did that, but
it's
as bad as I would be expecting.
I think everyone should listen to. Am I the only person who's reviewed this? I'm one of the 6 people that have reviewed this.
One of the 6 people, not a highly sought after.
There's a specific song that is really funny. Oh, was it When Was Jesus Born? Hold on.
There's a ludicrous Christmas song that I need to find.
When was Jesus born? Snoop Dogg.
Is it Ludachristmas? It actually might be Ludachristmas. It might be Ludachristmas. I just know he says something about like I want an Xbox. He says something about an Xbox. Doesn't he?
Oh, is it?
Yes, tell him I need a jacket, new Jordans, and an Xbox. I need to like listen to this now because I don't know why I remember the song, but shout out Ludachristmas.
Ooh. Who's technically... No, it is Snoop Dogg.
Luda.
Snoop Dogg. It's a compilation album. Maybe that's why I can't find it on
That's probably why, yeah.
his albums.
Now, where would Ludachristmas be? Is this even on... Is this even
here it is.
on...
Oh, shout out Lil Mama Trippin' on Christmas. That's
okay.
Alright, let me see if it's this one.
Yes. Hey.
That's not the one. There's one where he just starts listing out days.
Oh, it was for the Fred Claus movie.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it's probably on the Fred Claus soundtrack, if that is even a thing.
Oh, this is gonna kill me. Was it My Little Mama Trippin' on Christmas? No. What?
Yeah, there is
Every day
there's no
is-
Fred Claus soundtrack out there.
Everything is like Christmas to me.
Every day is like Christmas to me.
And maybe when was Jesus born? Because it's.
Dude, I fucking forgot about this song, dude. This is a banger, man.
Hold on.
Where's the Xbox line? Dude, the beat goes kind of crazy.
I
The
do
beat does
like
go
that.
pretty crazy. Where does he say Xbox? Ah, come on, Ludacris.
Probably because you what? Oh, let me
Probably because
let me try to find. It might be this one.
Dun, dun.
I think it's.
I don't know why we went on this fucking Christmas song tangent, but
It may have been that, but I feel like I'm missing something. It's not as funny as I remember.
this song is just as good as I remember, though. I'm not gonna lie. Hit load, please. Come on.
Alright, but let's save this for the music.
Yeah, let's save it for the music.
But that's a snippet for you guys
That
of
is
how
a snippet,
insightful
and
we
how
are
insightful
with music.
we'll be, yeah, music-wise. How crazy our music taste gets.
I think we should probably end it there.
Yeah, 'cause I
We're
feel
probably
like-
an hour and a half in.
Yeah, if not, yeah, because that original clip was what?
Hour
Yeah, so
16.
yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah, for the redemption, not the redemption, the new arc,
The comeback.
the comeback arc. Yeah. All right, guys.
Well, thank you for whoever
If
listens.
you did listen to this long, if you're here, drop Ludacris or Christmas in the Doghouse
2 G's.
in the comment. Well, obviously it's Snoop Dogg. Obviously everything he does has 2 G's, but Snoop double G.
but thank you guys. We will see what we can do with this and
Yeah.
hopefully continue. It's good to be talking to you guys again.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be
And,
back. Love y'all. We out.
See you. Peace.
Peace.